See, and one thing about having no heart, I don't have no energy, and I don't have no guts about myself. See, that's one thing about, you don't never want to go into a fight with somebody that ain't got no heart. See, and that's the problem with many of us. We always going into a fight with somebody that ain't got no heart. See, but in 2010, I'm getting ready to get me a praise partner. I'm getting ready to say, if we touch and agree on a situation, if 2 or 3 gather together, God himself will be in the midst. So I need to get me a praise partner that can glorify the Lord. Look at this. See, not only did we hook up with somebody that didn't have no courage, we hooked up with somebody that didn't have no faith, we hooked up with somebody else that didn't have no brain. Lord Jesus, and what I hate to say about the situation is many of us sitting in this very place are the ones that didn't have no brain. Look at your neighbor and say, did you have a brain in 2009? How do I know that I hooked up with somebody that didn't have no brain? Because they came up with a silly idea and they dragged me in right on with it. See, I know I didn't have enough money to go get the car when I got it, but I had somebody hype me up and tell me, hey, listen, if you go get the car, if you go get it, you'll be able to pay for it. See, we was looking at logic, we weren't using our faith. Because if I would have used my faith, God would have said a man that don't work don't eat. So he would have told me when I went and got the car, I had to go get a job in order to pay for the car. Look what the text lets us know. We also see what we have to begin to understand is what we needed was right there with us the whole time. You see, what we needed was right there with us the whole time. I want to tell somebody tonight that it's your praise that's going to get you out in 2010. I wish I had some Bible readers tonight. It's your praise that's going to get you out in 2010. You see, if you keep your mouth closed, you're going to keep on getting what you get, which is nothing. But when you begin to open up your mouth with the voice of triumph and begin to let God know, God greater is he that's in me that lives on the inside, and he that's in the world, God will begin to elevate you in a way you've never seen. Listen, we got to close the chapter on some folks. Philippians let us know, the Apostle Paul writes, brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I know, forgetting those things which are behind me. Somebody say, forgetting those things. See, I got to get ready to let the past be the past. Look at it. Somebody look at your neighbor and say, let the past be the past. Yo, wife, I know you didn't cook for me last Tuesday, but let the past be the past. Husband, I know you didn't rub my feet, but let the past be the past. Sister, I know you still owe me $25, but let the past be the past. Daddy, I know you didn't give me a new suit, but let the past be the past. Because I'm getting ready to reach for some new things, some things that man can't comprehend. The scripture say, eyes have not seen, and ears have not heard the things that God has in store for me. Listen, I gotta let the past be the past, because if I keep on holding on to the past, I ain't gonna never get nowhere. See, and I'm gonna keep on reading that same chapter in my life over and over and over again. See, and the reason why we keep reading that chapter over and over again is, I mentioned, it's familiar to us. See, but I want somebody to understand I got to get out of an unfamiliar place. See, because when I get out of an unfamiliar place, that means God got to show up and show out. Come here, Abraham. Abraham, I want you to leave your people. Yeah, Abraham, leave your people, Abraham. Leave the folks that say that they love you. Leave the folks that like to hang out with you. And I'm getting ready to give you a land that's flowing with milk and honey. I'm getting ready to give you a land, and I'm going to multiply your seed that you ain't even going to be able to number. I want to tell somebody tonight that it's time for you to leave the land that you're in right now. Leave the land of brokenness. Leave the land of depression. Leave the land that you're in right now. Listen, he said, forgetting those things which are behind me and reaching. Somebody say reaching. See, reaching, if I'm reaching, as I said, mentioned on Sunday, that's an action verb. That means I got to do something. See, some of us, we want to get something for nothing. We live in a world of getting something for nothing. You see, if I sit back long enough, the system is going to take care of me. If I sit back long enough, my mama going to know I really don't want no job, so she's still going to put cereal on top of the refrigerator. If I sit there long enough, my husband or my wife going to say the bill still got to get paid. See, but I want to tell somebody it's time for you to reach in 2010. God, I want to reach for what you got for me. God, I want to reach for what you want for me to have. God, I want to reach for the things that are in store for me. Look what the text says in Psalms. It lets us know. David writes to the people and he said, Lord, you are my light and my salvation. God, when I go in the dark places, I need you to be my light. God, when I show up at the family reunion and everybody hating on me, I need you to be my light. God, because you say that we are the children of light. We're sitting on the hill that cannot be hid, because we are the children of light. God, I need my light to shine everywhere I go. I need to get like the old song used to say, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. See, we need to get back to the old days. This little light, everywhere I go, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Look at this, he says, whom shall I fear? Somebody say, whom shall I fear? Why should I be afraid of the light man? Why should I be afraid of the repo man? Why should I be afraid of anything? Because I know if God let it get taken away from me, a wise man's steps are ordered by God. So it was his strategic plan for me to lose it in the first place. Because he said it wasn't good enough for you. Lord Jesus, I wish I had some folks that came to have service tonight. See, if God let you lose it, he said it wasn't good enough for you. I had something better for you in the first place. I had a better house for you. I had a better car for you. I had a better job for you. He goes on and he lets us know, whom shall I be afraid of? See, we got to quit acting like we're afraid of everything. See, that's why we can't prosper and go nowhere, because we're afraid of everything. See, but to understand that God has not given us a spirit of fear. So if God put the business idea in your mind, understand that he's already made a way out of no way. Oh, I wish I had some folks see. Because if he gave me a vision, he going to make provision for my vision. So that means my steps are already ordered. The business loan is already made. The grant is already come my way. Whatever God has for me is going to be for me. He says, when wicked men, somebody say wicked men. Wicked. See, when my haters come up against me, somebody say haters. You got them whether you know it or not. You might be sitting next to your hater right now. See, whether you know it or not, you might have drove to church with your hater. Whether you know it or not, you might work with your hater every chance you look. Because the Bible let us know that the devil roams to and fro, seeking who he may devour. So you never know when that day is going to be for the enemy to try to devour you. But understand, I'm not going to be afraid of my enemy, because God will raise up a standard against me, that no weapon formed against me shall be able to prosper. Look what he says. He says that the men tried to eat my flesh. That means they really wanted me to be messed up. See, it's some folks that when you wind up in your worst situation was laughing at you. It's some folks that was talking about you. See, it was some folks that actually threw you in the line den. See, they were sitting back watching, but really it was their telephone call they got you in the line den. Really, it was their letter that they wrote that put you in the line den. But just like Daniel did, I'm not going to be afraid, because I know that my God will close the mouth of the lion late in the midnight hour. Look what the text lets us know.